Channel switched.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hoi.
Hi, Tim.
So I always get this mixed up. All in club. Which one does the handicaps?
They both do. It's open and 15 and 18 don't.
Oh, okay. So all in open. So which one does what?
No. The only classes that don't have handicap is open and the 15 and 18 meter.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Yeah,
They said
there are a lot of clouds. That's tanking my frame rate. Oh my god. He screwed this up so badly. This is a Condor3 task. I don't know if he realized what he was doing when he set the weather. Oh man, I thought the game was trash for a second. Oh geez. Look how, pull the external camera up. Look how big these clouds are.
Yeah, I've also mostly problems with converted task.
Well, he might have tweaked it. I mean, no. It doesn't necessarily don't touch anything.
But I mean, these clouds that are going to cause... Jeez, that's running terrible.
Yeah, if I look around, my frame drops to around 20 to 30.
And the funny thing was, I was going to try running Condor at 120 frames per second today. That's not going to happen.
No chance.
No, I'm happy when I get my 60 FPS.
So far, it seems okay for me.
And these clouds are very dangerous. They are so powerful.
I make everyone else in my area today. I'm using, since the SF20 does not have an audio variant, I'm using XC-SOAR. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting almost flew into the cloud there, and it looked like I was like several hundred meters below the cloud.
Yeah, the cloud base is at some points lower than the starting point.
Maybe I won't fly this test today. I wonder what the Cafe Cream is doing.
User joined your channel.
Okay, this is definitely not the proper airplane to fly in this task because I will not be able to fly it without being sucked in the cloud constantly.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm gonna take a look at the cafe real quick.
I didn't see any jerkiness or anything when I was in. It seemed okay, like normal.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hey,
Hi,
Mark.
Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. I'm going to the cafe cream. It's super weird.
Everything seems normal to me. Looking
But
I've
around.
got,
You have
an
like a
abysmal frame rate.
yeah, Bruce, unless you have like a 5090 or something. If you're not getting any frame rate hits from this, I think you've got something set extremely wrong on your computer. So
Oh,
this is not any worse than your normal frame rates.
no, I don't know. I may have bad frame rate, but I can't tell. I mean, everything looks like a normal, Tchin Tchin.
Oh, to check the frame rate, I don't remember.
Shift D, and then you hit D again to get rid of the track.
No, I have 18.
That's a bit on the low end.
Yeah.
And what is better, high or low?
Hi.
I have 60. Yeah, this is really bad.
There's a slight stutter I get. Slight one, I guess.
VR is a big factor today, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to lower the res on my VR headset and give it another try.
God, I'm getting sucked into the cloud.
Yeah, that's why I'm switching. I went out to switch planes because the SF-28 where I was flying just can't fly fast enough. I think to really avoid getting pulled into those clouds. Oh man.
Oh, da musst du aber runter, oder was?
Ja, also ich habe so ein ganz ruckeliges, komisches Bild. Habt ihr das
Ja,
auch?
Ja, das haben die meisten Leute, ich auch. Die Bildwiederholungsrate ist schlecht.
Ja, dann liegt das nicht nur an meinem PC.
Ja, das liegt daran, dass das konvertierte Flüge sind von Condor3 und dann mit vielen Wolken. Also es gibt Probleme in Condor3. Ja, du hast 4 Strafpunkte jetzt, ne? Oder hast du gesehen?
What's the key for frame rate again?
Shift D.
You'll see it in the upper left corner.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing like 40.
Oder drück mal bei dir die Shift-Taste und die D-Taste, Delta. Und guck mal, was du für eine Zahl hast da oben links.
Shift und die Bild.
Nee, Delta, D. Dora.
Shift und D.
Ja.
Ach, ich komme immer in die Wolke rein.
Dann musst du tiefer fliegen.
That's pretty much 40 everywhere I look. That doesn't seem bad.
You're getting double what I'm getting.
Oh,
I lowered my res in the headset to 1:1. I usually have it all the way to the right, but let me see what it does.
I got an older graphic card than you, Rick.
What's the issue today? Too many clouds? I'm joining now, but
Yeah.
Oh, when you get in, go to the external camera and go way out. Not it's just too many clouds. They're also set to be as high. They're huge. They're monstrously large clouds too.
gotcha. I saw the temperature settings were kind of weird. It was like from freezing at ground to not much above freezing at altitude, and it's the flight is in early May, I believe.
Und Paul, du hast gemacht?
Ich habe das jetzt und dann bleibt die Schrift immer drauf,
User
ne?
entered your channel.
Ja. Da steht dann FPS Doppelpunkt und dann die Zahl.
User entered your
Habt ihr das
channel.
auch immer so?
Nee, wenn du Shift D wieder drückst, ist die Zahl weg. Was
Ja.
hast du denn für eine Zahl?
Oh yeah, I have my frame rate set to lock at 60, and it's struggling to do that.
Was hast du denn für eine Zahl?
Yeah, and whenever it's not doing your monitor refresh rate, it's jumpy, jittering.
Yeah, it's either my monitor's refresh rate at 60 or almost exactly half of that. But I think
Yeah,
it tries to. It syncs.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. I have G-Sync on. That's why I'm running Condor full screen, so it can actually run at any refresh rate. So I'm not having the
Same.
Yeah,
I do the same.
but yeah, it's still. I'm like, if I look up at the clouds right now, it's about 50. Depending which way I look, between 50 to 45.
This is what I really hope the 64-bit rewrite solves.
No. It won't, because it's all these clouds are transparent textures that are in front of each other. Your monitor's having to render an insane number of extra pixels.
No, but it doesn't help that the GPU is limited to 3 gigabytes of memory.
No, but memory won't help with this, because this is just raw fill rate. This is just you're running out of fill rate on the GPU.
I'm not sure I agree with that, because when I look at the performance monitor, neither the GPU nor the CPU is blocked right now. They're just not being used fully. Like they're still only partially being used.
Ich muss wieder rausgehen, das ist ganz schlecht.
Was hast du denn für
Ja.
eine Zahl?
Die FPS da, 963.
Also 9.63, okay.
Ja, die
Das
ändert
kann
sich
ich
ständig, ne?
Ja, das ist aber ganz schlecht. 10 Frames.
9 frames per second? Ugh.
Ja, das
Und noch mal raus und reingehen?
nee, das wird nicht besser.
That's
Ja, aber so hat das keinen Zweck hier. Das.
Ja, ich bin auch an der Grenze mit 15 jetzt. Naja.
Aber jetzt eben war es 16 sogar.
Ja, dann warte ab. Also ich hoffe ja, wenn wir hier beim Start weg sind, dass weniger Wolken und das besser wird.
Ja.
yeah, it's like an old DS show from a really boring holiday.
Oh, I do not need the audio vario on XC Store now.
This is going to be so overdeveloped. There's not going to be many thermals.
Oh yeah, good news. In real life, Condor does not actually do that. So yes, you can have all these, even though there's basically shade everywhere and there shouldn't be any thermals. We still have plenty of thermals.
Dennis, I saw you fluttering.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting if they could do that. But I don't know how much it would add to it if the cloud shadows actually inhibit thermal starting. That would actually probably that would be really good, because then you get like clouds would cycle on the ridges. Because if they build up like that, then the thermals would shut down and then start back up when the clouds have dissipated. Instead of these just never-ending piles of clouds sitting stationary on top of the hills.
You notice how, for the most part, they seem to have stopped utilizing airspaces? We almost never see them anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's easy enough to just set up a task with the regular airspaces on, like and just I don't know. When I'm flying offline, I almost always have the airspaces on, unless it's just literally just playing around somewhere.
Good morning and good afternoon, gentlemen. Doug here.
Good morning.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Guys, this is my second attempt on getting on multiplayer, and I got kicked off. So my third time, hopefully, will be all right. Did anybody else have trouble with it today?
It took a little while for me to load. It could be because it's all class and there's lots of different planes on. It's taking your computer longer to load, or too long. I think there's like a 2-minute time limit or something. If it takes too long, it will kick you.
Okay, that could be it. Because I actually did get on once, and I was on for like 2 seconds before I got thrown off, I guess.
Oh, you were actually in when it dropped you?
Yes, I was. And the next thing I knew, I was in a blank space again. So
I wonder if maybe they set the weather really weird. There's gigantic clouds that are hurting the frame rate. Maybe your computer can't handle it or something.
Oh, okay.
If it does it again, I'd say it's just the task.
Yeah, entirely possible.
No, there's Doug.
Okay, it's very jumpy for me. I don't know about you guys.
Also,
Yes, the frame rates are terrible.
Okay.
I wonder if it would help to download lower resolution cloud textures.
I doubt it. Like I said, I think it's just that there's too many clouds, and since they're transparent textures, it has to render all the pixels on the screen. So basically, each pixel you see in that sky is every cloud all the way to the horizon being rendered.
Yeah, if you dive and look at the ground where it's not showing clouds, your frame rates go up a lot. So the trick to this flight is just point the nose down as much as possible.
Yeah.
Well, you can look down too.
Yeah, just look down with your VR. Just look at the ground. Frame rate cleans right up.
Good advice. Spend all your time looking inside the cockpit. Best way to fly.
Careful.
Sorry, Rick.
These clouds are... I was actually flying away from the cloud and it was brightening up, and then suddenly it just went grey.
Yeah, this is a dangerous, one of those dangerous days.
I got a penalty point because I got sucked in. I thought I was well underneath, and I was not. So I actually quit out and came back in.
good luck, all.
Thank you, guys.
Look.
This is one of those days where you're well below cloud glaze. You're looking in front of you and it's all clear, but you could easily run into fog and then cloud up. So be careful.
Do I get a charge, Chin Chin, for electrical power usage? I just noticed my GPU is running at maximum power. It's like running like 125 watts. I have the thing monitoring and everything. That's just the GPU itself.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Normally in Condor, the GPU is basically barely, idling. It's not running very hard on most of these tasks. But this clouder is crazy. I'm not even bother to start any particular speed or altitude. I don't care. It's literally not going to make any difference. These thermals are so strong and we're going to be so limited by the clouds.
My frame rate is 24. Is that right? No, 17, 16.
It hasn't dropped below 20, but like even that is just really bad. I remember back in the early days of Microsoft Flight Simulator when I was thrilled to get up to like 30. Now anything less than 60, just insulted by.
I've lost my map. What's the start height?
17.
Thank you.
God, Rich, you started like 100 meters above me. Start makes a difference.
Okay, ich komme von links.
Was war da?
Ich komme von links, ich sehe dich weg. Ein bisschen höher als du. Nicht, dass du nach links gerade abbiegst. Du müsstest mich wegholen gleich.
Ja, da vorne geht das wieder ein bisschen hoch.
Ja.
My Hawk Vario shows me 60 kilometers of wind from the side.
Not enjoying this, I must confess. Not a day I would choose to go cross country.
Otherwise.
Maybe in flatlands, but I don't think in these mountains.
Honestly, I think what they could do to help this would be to put, when clouds get developed at a certain point, put a big opaque polygon in the middle of it that would block rendering through it. That probably would help.
I mean, I play plenty of games that render things more complex than this without difficulty. I really think it's an implementational problem on their part. The fact that they are limited by how much of the video memory they're using at all shows they're clearly constrained.
But now that we know it, you shouldn't set up a task like this.
Yeah, that's correct. The task setter doesn't have to create something this insane.
Oh my gosh, the worst thing is that when the clouds get this big, the area that's considered the cloud expands too. So it's like we're scraping against the cloud even though we're well below it. Or they could use the flight simulator cloud, which look like they're from Flash Gordon or something.
Well, like DCS is my go-to for like a flight sim that actually renders beautifully and performs well.
Oh, cool. If I look back towards everybody else and zoom in, I was getting about 20 frames per second. Glide ratio of -5. I don't think I might go that way. Everybody looks dangerously low in that direction. There's sun shining on the ground here. It's a miracle. And never mind. I immediately flew through a huge amount of snake, and now I'm too low.
Yeah, the lift in these clouds seems to, we're going through a long stretch, no lift here. That's too bad. Just saw somebody here through a tree. Foxtrot X-ray, maybe.
People in a duodiscus. That was 2 people who got hit.
See any parachutes?
LEX.
Oh, I see him in the trees down there, yeah.
If you collide with a tree, a parachute doesn't do you much good, does it?
Yeah, it might keep you from hitting the ground too quickly.
It
can cover the
cushion
body.
the blow, maybe.
Don't forget to wipe bugs occasionally.
Totally forgot. Haven't done it the
Oh,
whole
I
time.
didn't even do it pre-flight. Jeez. Whoops.
Neither. And the lift is just not there. Not much.
John, where are you going?
I'm taking the scenic route. It looked like everyone was really low to the when they were to the right of the course, and then so I was like, well, there's a ridge over this way. It goes that way too, so I went this way. And then by the time I got over here, I was feeling really low, and they looked like they were all high. So I don't know.
You have clouds ahead of you, Duncan John. I'm looking at your path, and I see
Wait.
the ridge, but it leads right into a bunch of clouds.
Dare I say it? Who doesn't have clouds in front of them on this task? I can see ground in front of me, so I'm fine. Like I said, it looked like everyone was really. I don't know what was up. It really looked like everyone on that ridge to the right looked like they were dangerously low, like halfway down the ridge. I don't know if it was because I was really high or something. So I just went the other direction because it looked like everyone was going to get too low. And then once I went over this way, it looked like everyone was really high all of a sudden. I don't know. It was just a trick of perspective or... Oh, it doesn't help that the plane icons are on top of the plane, so I think that kind of gives them can make it hard to tell sometimes where they're at.
Hey, has anybody gotten an improvement on their visuals there? I'm still getting a lot of jumping around here on mine.
No, it's not going to get any better because it's
Same.
it's
Anytime I'm
clouds.
looking at the clouds, it's bad. Yeah, but I'm kind of forcing myself to look so that the clouds are only just at the top of my vision.
Mine's like normal. I mean, I totally forgot about it.
I can
Totally
get
normal.
60 frames per second if I don't have too many clouds involved.
Right where I'm at right now, I'm getting 60. It's actually, even looking at the clouds, there's a little bit less clouds, I think, off in this direction.
I'm still getting a lot of this, and I'm getting a lot of vertigo wearing this this VR goggle. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to last on this. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I'm sitting in the chair, but I feel like I'm about ready to fall off. It's so bad.
Yeah. When your frame rate gets low with VR, basically there's a delay between you move your head and when the picture moves, and that's what causes that.
The only time I could even come close to making VR work was when I was able to drop the settings enough to lock in at 72 FPS. I still couldn't last forever, but like when I do move to VR, it's going to be an absolute requirement that I have high FPS all the time, no matter what. This would, I mean, 30 frames per second would just make me instantly nauseous.
That's what like the warping settings stuff are for. Is to basically, if the headset detects that you're turning, it tries to move the picture as if it tries to compensate for the low frame rate by moving the picture anyway to try to help reduce the effect of that. You get low frame rates, but it's still kind of it's just basically a band-aid to put on top of it, but you just need higher frame rates. Oh dear. Yes, now there's like an abnormally low cloud right in front of me.
Frame rates aside, lovely scenery and actually an interesting task. I think I would be really enjoying this if I weren't having stuttering.
Yeah, when I looked at the task, I was like, yeah, I like this area on a dome. Like this is really pretty. I was like going, hey, it's gonna be fun. And then I looked at the weather. I was like, oh, well, I was irritated by the everything set to the maximum variation like it said too. I didn't even realize that the clouds were gonna be monsters until we got in, and I'm like, oh no.
I was surprised by how cold it was, like the temperature for the flights. Do people fly in like actually are there 8-knot thermals when it's at freezing?
Oh no.
I mean, technically it's just temperature difference, so I suppose in the middle of winter, but the problem is the sun.
Well, even the temperature difference wasn't that big.
No, I'm just saying that thermals is because the sun's heating the ground, which then heats the air, so...
Ach so, ein Scheiß mit deiner Wolke, du.
But I mean, yes, in real life, it's not going to be cold in the middle of summer when the sun's shining directly on the ground for the whole day, but I mean...
Well, it's not the middle of summer, it's the first week of May.
I mean, you can set the temperature to wherever you want in Condor, it doesn't care.
I know. My point here is that they seem like early spring conditions. There's extremely strong thermals for early spring.
Wait, here's the thing. I think the thermals were set to moderate too, weren't they?
But with very high variation.
Moderate, very high.
Yeah. So the very high is what's doing it. We're just when we're not getting anything. That's because we're probably flying through a thermal. It's like half a meter per second. Then the super strong ones are the other direction. That's why you really should use that very high variation sparingly, because it does insane things with the weather.
Where's the lift, Rick?
Somewhere out here, Bruce.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
And the worst thing is we're not even getting to see some of the scenery because it's buried in the clouds.
Oh, my Viper's stuck.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
I hope they're coming back. I've forgotten it.
All the way in or all the way out?
They are moving.
Ah, nice.
Oh.
Yes, you have a small grace period when they get stuck. That if you slow down right away, you can get them back.
They are back. They are back.
Oh, that's a good feeling. Nice. Yeah, I just went for a wipe and then came out of the cloud into sync, and I was like, all right, wipers get back. I need to start speeding up.
No, with the LS4 is not a good choice.
Man, what a long stretch, no lip.
Dennis is going and going.
Getting lower and lower.
Ah, I'm lower.
Frame rates are getting better when a big mountain is blocking your view ahead, but it's not recommendable.
Yeah.
Have to put the post on the forum group. Cumulus granite improves frame rates.
Yeah.
Looks like everybody's coming back to the right.
Oof. F1 just it's a big one. You flew straight into the mountain. that was not a just barely missing the mountain. That was a smack head on into the side.
Rage quit suicide.
Ah, yes, nothing.
Na, ich komme nicht mehr hoch hier.
Natürlich.
Well, don't forget that these thermals are all going to be coming off the other side of this ridge we're on, because this is the
That's Dennis.
the sun, the away from the sun side. Congrats, this.
Congrats.
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 Apparently, me taking the scenic route work. I'm like way higher than everybody else now.
That's good.
That's good.
Gratuliere auch.
Jo.
See where I am, Dennis? There's a little bit of positive here on this ridge.
But what's? I looked up. There's this blue stuff above the clouds. What is that?
Water.
Did you get positive over there, Rick?
Yeah, it wasn't strong, but there was a better than negative.
Congrats, John, and congrats all.
Right?
Thank
Cool.
you.
Gregor made it too, and Rick.
Congrats all.
No climb.
Congrats, Tim.
Thank you.
That goes.
Congrats.
John, who was it that cracked up into the side of the mountain?
Yeah, it was F1. Yeah, he was aiming for a pass and then was like 500 meters low. So it was not a. It looked like he just. Yeah, I don't know if he just gave up and just flew into it because he was irritated, or he just got. I think he may have hit a bunch of sink and just there was no way he could even remotely get over it.
Yeah, I'm done as well.
I had aimed for the pass actually at first that he was going to, and then when I saw what was happening to him, I was like, that's Holger.
Congrats.
Congrats, Holger.
Coming also
Congrats.
low.
Yeah, it just doesn't look too healthy here.
Congrats, Mark.
That's it for me.
Sorry, Dennis.
Awesome.
No worries.
I was gonna say congrats, Dennis.
Too much.
Oh man, this is a.
Do you have lift jump?
Yeah, there is. Not much, but there is a little. Because this slope is facing the sun, so hopefully at some point it's got wind and sun on it. So hopefully it may.
What sun?
Wait, yeah, I know the sun. There's special infrared transparent clouds that let heat through.
Are people not just going back the same ridge we just came in?
They are. That's where people are crashing. There, I got 7 meters per second here.
See you all next time.
See you, Dennis.
See you, Dennis. See you.
Bye, Dennis.
See you, Dennis.
User disconnected from your
What's the
channel.
netto there, Rich? Rick?
4.6. Oh, netto. It's over 5. 30-second average is 4.6.
Yeah, not down here. This was an error. Too low.
Now, if anyone wants to pay me to do it, I can take out SCR now while he's passing me in his LS8. Oh, gee, stop for a second. Never mind. He was about to pass me, but he slowed down for a minute to climb. That's the worst thing is there's no point in slowing down the climb for the most part because you just immediately hit the clouds anyway.
Yeah, that might be the better way, Tim.
I'm not sure.
Nico went that way and CRA went that way a long time ago. I was behind him and changed.
Which way was that?
They took off directly perpendicular to the blue line.
The southeast or the northwest?
They took the valley to the southeast.
Southeast, okay, interesting.
Went around long.
I'm going right back the same way I came in.
This way was okay if you were high enough to catch the good lift, and I wasn't. I'm getting half the netto that Rick got. Okay, here's some. My problem today is I leave a lot on the table because I'm too afraid to climb up to cloud base and get smacked.
Okay, is it bad that you have to pick a spot where there isn't a thermal to bug wipe? Because you know if you stop under a cloud, it's going to burn you.
I do that pretty often, actually. I'll dive right into the base of a cloud, and once I get on the other side of it and out of the sink, pull up hard, and then bug wipe before cruise.
That's why I get one wiped in before I on the last leg. Gretrich?
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Oh boy. This last leg is not looking too promising.
No, that's
As far
not what
as-
I want to hear from someone who's a mile higher than I am.
Well, no, it's the clouds versus height of the pass.
So
Well, that's the
this was the easy part.
I mean, it could be there's a lower cloud between here and there, and it'll be fine once I get there. But from where I'm sitting at, the passes look like they're barely usable. I guess we'll see when we get over there.
Oh, you did very well there, Bruce.
I think so, actually.
Yeah, I took the long way around.
Even with the screwing around I did with low lift for a while, I eventually hit the high lift. People like Rick that came in at that right height, they had the lift from the beginning. They just killed it. But CRA that went before me, I'm so much higher than he is. Really not far behind him at all. I mean, I'm 1,000 meters higher.
Hi, Doug.
Oh, and NOI too. Wow, yeah, I made time.
Yeah, and I followed NOI, but he was a little bit low.
Yeah, see, I'm with these guys still, and I'm so much higher than them. I'm having trouble staying out of the clouds. I had to hit spoilers.
I've had that problem earlier, but I've not had it recently.
I'm having problems staying out of the trees.
Just do like Bruce.
Yeah.
Hi, Gregor.
Hi.
Congrats.
There you are, Bruce. You were talking about NOI, but he was around the corner.
Yeah. I'm higher than he is, and not only 2 kilometers behind.
So there's almost no lift, and it looks like these passes are all blocked by clouds.
Okay, well, you're ahead of me, John, so figure it out by the time I get there.
Yeah, likewise. I think the mountains were around 23, 24 to get over.
Yeah, so Bruce, you gained on NOI, but I gained on you. So it's kind of curious. I think NOI's path, but higher was the way to go.
Okay.
Interesting. It was very interesting seeing all that unfold.
And I gained on CRA too, and both those guys are no slouches.
Yeah, CRA did NOI's path, but even like a lot lower. CRA was really pushing it.
Yeah, but they were about my height when we both made our choice. We were all about the same altitude. So for my altitude, this was obviously better.
Mark, you have had a good lift.
Oh yeah, right at the turn point. Just before and just after the turn point, I gained a lot of altitude.
Okay, because we are have been together.
Oh.
Yeah, I went from a DDH 0 final to a pretty strong DDH final right around that turn point. That was crazy good lift all around that turn point.
You know, if the lift's so strong, you can really gain on people quickly. As far as, you know, your distance and energy combination.
Oof, so FCR, was he trying to make a pass and he just slammed into the mountain?
Yeah, that's the only pass that looked like it was clear, and he was a bit too low and didn't make it.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Although, man, these
Congrats,
next
Tim.
ones don't look any better. Jeez. Yeah, I went to the pass that's to the right. I followed the right edge, the right ridge, all the way around to that pass to the right, and he can't cut directly to it, and then didn't catch anything and bumped it, went low.
CRA is very aggressive about going low and fast and then trying to climb up again later.
Oh, you made over Richard Bessie.
I
Yeah, I made it.
What was the altitude?
CRA. Sorry, go ahead.
Around 22, I think. To be honest, I was concentrating on the scenery more than the altimeter.
FT's doing really well in this, didn't he?
Probably using autopilot.
Oh man, yet another one. It's going to be a close fit.
There's a lower pass to the left, but it's a bit of a detour.
I mean, I can see through that pass. Although there's a ski lift up there too, but it's going to be a tight one. Basically, to the right, there's a pass around, and then to the left as well. Or basically, left or right gets you through the low ground. But that's the middle here is the high one. High at the end of the energy to get through there.
Is that very good here? Right on.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, it's very small, I think.
Bruce, I'm following you, so please pick a smooth one.
Oh, well, I don't really have a pass here this way. It's just I'm following the lift because I need it.
FT just disappeared around that corner in front of you. I see
he made
SCR's rotten corpse over on
He
the
made
right.
it. My altitude too, so looks like he made it.
And if that's the case, I have enough altitude to get where he was.
Good, good.
Gratuliere.
Jo, danke.
Glückwunsch.
Congrats.
It's only like 0.5 netto here, Mark.
Yep, I see it. I've been right behind you for a while. I watched you going into the turn. I watched you coming out of the turn. I'm trying to do pretty much exactly your path, but hopefully faster. So, thanks.
Well, I hope you survive this foolishness following me.
This is one of those times where I can hear my mom saying, "If everybody else were doing it, would you do it too?" Well, yes, Mom. Apparently, I would.
Yeah. 1.6 netto, 1.7.
That should be enough. Like you're in good shape, I think.
Neutral.
I'm about the same behind you.
It's about neutral here overall.
I can live with that.
No, not high
Okay,
enough.
here's me slowing down then.
Well, wait a minute, maybe. No, not high enough.
Okay, I will slow down a bit then. Thank you for being my guinea pig.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
The
Hey,
fact
Bruce,
that you're
just
questioning
lie
it means
to
I'm
him.
slowing down.
Yeah, it's dropping. It's going around the corner. It's a big corner. I'm making it. You have to do a 180 to get through here. Okay, I'm going through at 21, and you could maybe make it another 10 less. I did make it, but wow.
I know I was going to have a problem then if he needs that much.
Wow, I had just enough. That was great. Dumb luck. I saw a 180 pass in here, but I lost track of where it was. Oh, yeah. I see it now.
Ooh, I don't think I'm going to make it.
21 will do it.
I'm at 21:10.
Keep going around the corner. Right.
Really?
I know.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Oh my God! I was looking at a wall. Right. Thank you, man. Holy crap!
That's what I said.
No,
I was not feeling good about that the entire way around.
Did you guys where frequent FT went?
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
blue line. Right
Yeah,
on the blue line.
I saw it. Yeah, I was kind of walking back there. I was like, what's he doing over there?
Well, I
So
watched him
Oh
on
my
the.
God!
I watched him on the farm, and he showed my altitude going through there. So I thought, well, I probably can make it.
I was like, really the whole way around.
I know, I was puckering a little bit, but I had him to go. If I hadn't seen him do it, I would have, I don't know, I probably would have bailed.
But yeah, the thing is, okay, we're complaining about how these clouds are for thermals. I wish you could get an overcast like this for like ridge tasks. I'd love to be like, yeah, set the wind up high and just have just a uniform overcast like this would be nice. kind of seem like an autumn or winter situation where it's cloudy and you can't really do that because these thermals will so mess up the wind.
I get.
How much do you need, Bruce?
21, we'll do it. A little less.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, 21. If you have speed, maybe a little bit less, but you're going to see a wall right in front of you. Just keep turning to the right.
Yeah,
Eventually
it's like a
clear out.
180-degree turn, man. It's really a pucker time thing.
Yeah, that one and the Bod Regattes channel. I'm so glad I'm on this channel. You guys know all the interesting passes.
Positive netto here. I think I could have really hit it here, but I'm just too afraid.
Ah ja, look, ich sehe dich, ne?
Yeah. Rick, you're kind of killing it here.
Oh yeah.
Hast du mich nicht gesehen?
Nee.
Now, the
Vorhin
equipment
mal
and
kurz,
rain
aber
reference
jetzt gerade
finishes.
nicht.
I just need a ramming before you finish there, Rick, and I don't get my head place.
Ja, am Kreisen, ne? Ich mach den wieder.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Well,
You see
it's
me,
good while it
Tim?
lasted, John.
Ja, du brauchst da 2-1, um rüber zu kommen.
Tim, do you see me?
No, not right now.
Oh
Don't
man,
pull up.
the frame rate's really bad if you look back the way we came.
No, I'm on your 4.
That was a good run, John.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was a really interesting task. Sorry you guys had all the jitters. I didn't have that.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, your Rift plugs directly into, it's got a display port or HDMI connection. None of the other later ones have. What's the VNE on that DG, John?
I think it's 270. Let me look. Yeah, it's 270.
Yeah, because reeling you in, I guess it was because...
Wait, the wing loading's lower too. I can only get up to like 59 something.
Jeez, you guys crushed it. I mean, everybody else is almost already more time on course than you guys and way behind. Well done, guys.
Rick took the good way, and he hit the high lift without having to get up to altitude to get it.
I had to stop the thermal.
See, I couldn't get that. I was too low.
Yeah, but the climb rate was just under 5 meters a second on the 30-second aperture.
And I had to do 2 zigzags before I got high enough to get it.
I'm not sure if I turned while I was on course, or thermaled at least.
I just did that one.
I don't think I did either, yeah. And I took when I thought everybody was low and I detoured to the left, that actually seemed to have actually worked. Because when I got to the first turn point, I was higher than most everybody else. I was like, well, wow, that actually worked.
Yeah, on days when I make it without turning and still get crushed, I just have to scratch my head and wonder how y'all go so damn fast.
Yeah, so I only turned once after the first turn point just to get over some high ground.
No, he did pretty good. Like, he had 11 penalty points.
It's really, really good today, Rick. Really, really good.
I haven't looked yet. I'm just lining up for a landing.
Another day where Rick just does his own thing and crushes the field.
I always try to do my own thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
This full flight, I just kind of tried to look ahead of me and do whatever the people were doing ahead of me, but faster, and it didn't work out. Although, to be fair, Rick, I never really saw what you were doing. I guess you went left of where I did on that final leg. Or the second leg.
Yeah. It was a bit of a chance going up there, but like I say, I didn't quite have enough height. I had to do about 4 turns in a thermal to get over. But
Yeah, but you didn't have to divert much. I went back the first leg and then kind of turned left into the second turn point. I think in doing so, I had to divert a bit and fly slow on the ridges.
Yeah, well, once I'd got over that, I was flying towards the second turn point. I had Kotasa screaming at me, and I was having to open my air brakes just to keep out of cloud. So I was on red line for a lot of that leg.
Bruce, you okay on altitude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I see where you're at. Yep. Gotcha.
Oh, she already got me.
I suppose.
Congrats, Bruce.
He had flaps.
But NOI didn't. He really got nailed.
Wait till more planes arrive. You might improve.
Oh, I got penalty points.
You get cloud. I think you had cloud penalty, or a start. You had those the entire flight, I think. So maybe you start too fast or something.
I nicked a cloud before the start, got 2 points, and
I never saw
had to
it.
come out and back in.
It wasn't the start, I think. I checked right at the start.
I only saw that I was in the cloud because I saw the wording that said M. Reebok has entered the cloud. I didn't visually see much.
Well, see, I turn all that off, so I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, it was really easy to hit the clouds without knowing it today.
Yeah, and congrats.
I have 11.
Congrats, Mark.
2-1 musst du haben, oder, ne?
Wie hoch?
2-1.
Ja, ich habe 1600.
Ja, muss noch ein bisschen höher machen.
Well,
Ja,
even if
versuche
you
ich die ganze Zeit schon.
even flying conservative today on cloud-based, I got burned. These days are really dangerous.
I don't know how I didn't get cloud penalty at one point. I actually grayed out completely. It didn't give me anything. I was like, really?
Is that on the second leg?
Yeah, I can't remember where it was.
I know the second leg, once we got over that bit of high ground, we were up at cloud base, and it was just, I just couldn't fly any faster. I had to start opening the air brakes just to stop getting sucked into cloud.
Yeah, no, it was earlier. It was earlier than that.
I get.
Wow, Rick, you put 4 minutes into me. I didn't think I left that much on the table. Well done. That is a huge win.
Wow, thank you.
Big dog.
It's much appreciated from my mentor.
Yeah, you got me to think.
But the prize was to get closest to 1 hour without going under. So we all of us lost.
It's like the price is right, yeah.
Well, I'm lucky I don't have a ton of cloud points because I didn't have that on to tell me I was in the cloud. So, boy, that's irritating.
I got 2 cloud penalty points, Bruce. Like I say, I'd flown under a cloud and was actually flying clear of it, and suddenly it just went great, and then clear again.
Okay.
2 penalty points. I thought, where the hell
Thank
did
you.
that come from?
Congrats.
Congrats,
Yeah,
Tim.
before the start,
I'll
before the
see.
start, I was well under something, and then I saw it say Emrebuck entered the cloud. I'm like, I did? Well, okay, good to know. Thanks for the message, but didn't feel like it.
Grant Andy. Yeah, if it happened earlier
Congrats.
before the start, I would have gone out and gone back in, but the join time had already finished, so I had to live with it.
These are really dangerous tasks with the cloud base like that.
It's the height variation as well.
It
You
cost
climb up to
me
sort of
3.
2200 under a cloud, pushing on, and the next cloud's down at 2000.
It cost me 3 places, the 11 points.
Wow.
And I was looking, and there was cloud, but zack, I was inside. And I was normally under it.
That's why this is so dangerous.
Yep.
You maximize out the cloud base, everything's fine, you're looking ahead of you, everything's clear, but all of a sudden you're in the fog.
Where were we here? The Italian Alps?
Bolzano, right now.
Yeah.
It was a somewhat unfamiliar area to me. It was kind of nice.
Have you ever seen the movie Kroll? If you have, then you've seen this area. The mountains we were flying over. Well, I guess okay. I flew over the mountain. I don't think most people did. I was expecting that to become a disaster. I really thought that was going to be a horrible way to go. I figured I'd get stuck in a cloud or something. But
yeah, I looked over at your area, and it looked like it was clouds blocked by granite. And then I saw you again later. You threw that much higher.
I don't know why that worked. I guess I got lucky and the clouds were the variation was high at the right spot, so I was able to get through.
Yeah, you came into that first turn point probably 300-400 meters higher than me.
Well, this task took out 13 of 36 people, so a third of the field crashed. That's a pretty high percentage.
Really felt bad about SCR, yeah, because he basically we were both together. He split up and went left, basically took the shorter distance route to that pass, and I turned right to curve and follow along the ridge, and found lift and was able to get over. And he hit sink, or it looked like he'd lost a lot of altitude. So I think he wasn't just losing altitude from flying; it was actual sink, and then did not have quite enough to get over.
Well, I took a path midway between the one that SCR had taken and the one you took, and I had pretty good lift, and it shortened the task for me a little bit.
Well, so the problem with these huge clouds is you just can't tell where the lift is coming from. You just have to fly along the ridge and hope you catch a thermal along the ridge.
Yeah, there's lift in there somewhere. You just got. It's almost like a blue day, isn't it? You don't know where the lift is. Loads of clouds, but you've no idea where the lift is.
Congrats, Vic.
Thanks.
What?
Thanks, Doug.
Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
I saw you veer off to the left on that second leg, Doug, and sorry, the last leg, and I was wondering where you were going.
Well, that was my bad. I usually pin DLX so that I can see it a little better because I can't really see it too well on the display on the instrument panel, and I took a wrong turn. I lost a lot of time there.
Yeah, you were
That was
doing
just
really
my
well
bad.
up to then.
Right up until the time I got lost, yep.
You had height, and I think you probably had speed on us as well.
Well, you know, it's one of those things.
All right, gentlemen, was another lovely day flying in the Alps with y'all, and I will see you tomorrow.
See you, Mark.
Oh, sorry, Holger. Bye bye,
Nee,
Mark.
das
Bye, Mark.
einfach nicht über weg hier.
Sorry,
sorry.
Holger.
Disconnected from your channel.
Konnte da gerade immer so meine Höhe halten, aber mehr nicht.
Ich dachte,
Naja.
du hattest mich und Gregor
User disconnected from your
Golfsfähre 9
channel.
gesehen. Und wir waren am Kurs.
Da habe ich euch gesehen, ja.
Ja, da musst du
Aber-
hättest du einsteigen müssen, Höhe machen.
Ja, ich kam ja nicht höher.
Okay. Ich habe gerade fast
Nö,
Flatter
hat mal
gemacht.
wieder nicht geklappt. Naja, dann beim nächsten Mal.
Genau,
this is
nicht
weird.
vertagen.
Wird's besser.
Holger. The
Bye-bye.
ground here is shadowed
Bye,
like we got a cloud over us, but it's clear sky towards the sun. It does have the airfields in a shadow. Huh.
User disconnected from your channel.
You were right, Tim. CRA fell behind me. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, very nice. And John will improve as well, I guess.
I shouldn't go any higher. I shouldn't because IK didn't get any
Thank you.
points.
Congrats,
Good
Cat.
finish.
No.
That's good.
That's good.
Congrats, Ken.
That's good.
And Gregor.
Thank you.
That's Gregor.
Tim, you win the LS4 race.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least I finished. I wasn't sure at some point.
Yeah, maybe I should have followed you through the mountains, Bruce.
Well,
But
if you were low,
it looked too risky.
it was risky, and I was really on the cusp because I was low and I had to zigzag to get to the lift. And if you were lower, you would have had to do a lot more zigzags. So, I mean, Rick's the one that killed it. He had just the right altitude to come in and get the, the 4 thermal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I hadn't got that thermal, I would have been in trouble.
So if you were lower than me, I wouldn't have done it, Tim.
There was lift on that bit of a spur, but it needed more than I was getting off the ridge to get over where I wanted to go. And so luckily I found that thermal. So I had to do 3 or 4 turns in it just to make sure that I could get over the next spur to get back on track where I wanted to be.
LS8 isn't even here yet. He was flying with me. Not LS8, I'm sorry, NOI. He's flying at LS8.
Oh yeah, he's really slow whenever he caught a parking ticket. Then
Yeah, he got screwed.
hey, here comes Richard now. I think that the A. Johnston person. This is the second time. Some other race they didn't seem to understand the scoring. It's like pretty simple. I don't know the specifics of how the score is, like the speed and all that stuff is done, but that's a little bit on the complicated side. But the handicap and the penalty points are pretty straightforward.
Hey, Andy, your points only cost you 1 place today in the end. Not too bad.
but I would have been behind you.
One place is all I'm saying.
And not the C Charlie Romeo Alpha between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, I need to leave. Wish you all a nice day or evening, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.
You, bye-bye. I will leave also. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Hey,
See ya,
Richard,
Gregor.
there's something
See
wrong
you,
with
Andy.
your glider.
User disconnected from your channel.
Tim, take a look at Richard.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think his glider's messed up or something. It's weird.
Did you suffer from vertigo as well, Richard?
You should get a better frame rate that way.
Yeah, funny, Richard.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm getting it big time. After I get off of this mask, I'm just gonna sit in this chair for a little while before I get up.
Doing an axial roll with the spoilers out, that's pretty nasty.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats, Richard. Nicely done.
Did anyone go through the valley with overhead power lines?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I saw them last second.
Yeah.
They should put some buoys on those wires.
It is, yes.
Yeah, I'll say bye for now. And everybody have a nice day and evening. See you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Ben.
Bye,
And
Tim.
congrats all. And especially to Rich and John. Very nice, and Bruce.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Tim. See you tomorrow, mate. Take care.
I'm gonna say bye as well, and great flying with you as always, guys. So long.
Bye, Doug.
Bye-bye.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay, this airport must be a newer one because they use the terrain texture on the roofs, which makes it more obvious when there's some of these buildings should not be there. Because some
Disconnected.